Hi guys, welcome back for another restoration video where today I attempt to take this Wildcat Dragster, in brackets for Mustang, from shabby to shiny. This must be the best shaped Mustang ever made, right? Now this car come with Wildcat stickers on the side. I don't have these to replace and had no intention to put anything on the side. But let's read here. Matchbox, super fast, made in England, 1970, Leslie Products, Wildcat Dragster number 8. So the standard drill process. Drill down the post, take off the flange, tap it, and from now on I'm going to start using this 3-in-1 multi-purpose oil to help with my tap. And there we have with the screws in place. So taking it apart, nothing holding the windscreen in. There was a little plastic piece holding the engine in, but I drilled that out. Engine's in good condition, albeit a little play worn. Colour wise, confused. Is it pink? Is it orange? I think orangey pink. That's the colour I come up with. Nice detail on the front and back. Shame there's no doors. Drilled out the rivets holding in the wheel section there, and it pops off. Painted black base, but I prefer to keep it unpainted. So let's use caustic soda with boiling water for the base and the car, and I'm wearing my gloves. After a couple of minutes, all traces of paint removed, well 99%. As you can see, there's a little bit on the rear taillights there, and still a lot remains on the base, although it's holding on. It needed a very light brushing and that paint come off. And I used my hobby tool with wire brush, and it took all of a couple of minutes to get it this shiny. So there again, there's the base. Lovely, lovely shine to it. Nice and easy, that primer. I'll just do one coat now. And there's the pink and the orange. I'm doing 50-50 mix. It's more on the orangey side, but also with a 2-to-1 ratio to the thinners. Just a light tack coat to start. I end up with 4 coats on this car. The last coat being the kind of slow, thicker coat to get that end shine, that end glossy shine. I was having a bit of trouble for some reason getting the paint through my airbrush. I think I had a little blockage from a previous paint, and I did paint 2 cars at once. Because I've never had this issue before, and I always fully clean the airbrush after every use, but for whatever reason it did start out at least having a bit of trouble. So waiting for the air pump to catch up, and then it seemed like my airbrush was back to life again. like I say, just a relatively light tack coat to start. And then I'll wait around 10 minutes in between each coat. So in between the first coat, I started tackling the windscreen and interior with some sugar soap and some kitchen towel. The windscreen gets a little bit of automotive polish, and I go at this for a couple of minutes. Come out nice and shiny. And then with the engine, my liquid chrome pen, just cover it, and it come out good as new. And shock horror, I kept the stock wheels for this car because they were in good condition, albeit a little faded. And whilst I had my chrome pen out, just had a little bit on the wheels there. Now that they've dried, add a little bit of super glue to the base and pop the wheels back on. To be honest, didn't really need to put this on because they did still snap into place, but just to be sure, just a little dab. Now, holding the interior into position, I wanted to cut off the tow hook because I'm thinking, who has a tow hook on a drag car? So lining it up, nice and neat, but knowing that that bit of yellow will be showing out the back, so just touched it in with my chrome pen so that it would kind of mould into the base. Added some headlights and a bit of front detail and also the rear lights. The rear lights there, would you believe, I used a Sharpie pen, and the front I did use paint. Just my Tamiya acrylic. So for the reassemble, pop the windscreen in, the interior. Now that it's dry, just have a look to see how it would look. I could have gone with body colour too, but once the base had gone on, I was happy. Oh, and as a, pop the engine into place with a little dab of glue on that as well. And up close, you can't even see that the tow hook was ever there. So very happy. Pop the screws back into the base. And she's ready for the track. Now, certainly something needs to go onto the sides of these, especially because there's no doors. So I've bought some transfers and I'll add that at a later date in my own time. So as a reminder of how she looked. And the result. I'm happy to have kept the original wheels on this one. Also happy to have made this odd orangey pinky colour. Taken the time to remove that tow hook and paint it in, but also add those little details such as the rear lights and front lights. Thanks again guys for watching. I do hope you stick around, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Thanks again.